Hello, thank you for joining me. My name is Tamara Corey. I'm your Aflac Benefits representative. It's open enrollment this month, and you have some amazing options offered to you through work. Aflac benefits are different than your medical insurance benefits. They're called voluntary benefits because they pay you directly. The cash does not go to the doctor or the hospital. This is money into your bank account, as little as one business day. Where would you go if you had unexpected expenses from an illness, a surgery, maternity, or an injury that prevented you from working, making you lose some income, or having high deductibles? Medical insurance is so important because one day in the hospital could be a huge bill, but you have other bills that come up when things like this happen to you that we've never even considered before. Who's going to pay those bills for us when we need time to recover and we're not working? You can rely on Aflac. They are the #1 voluntary benefits company in the world since 1955 and voted most admired and most ethical year after year for their service and quickness to pay claims. That's why over 50 million people in the world choose Aflac. Your low group rate through work for every member of your family makes these programs so affordable, and the extra money coming into your household can mean so much in a time of financial hardship. Here are the programs you can choose from. They have negotiated a lower group rate for you, and they deduct it directly from your paycheck. Many of our programs are deducted pre-tax for additional savings. What makes Aflac so amazing is the cash is paid directly to you on top of any other insurance or benefits that you may have. You get paid as fast as one business day when you use our online claims submission, and you're locked in to your rate for life. They make coverage for every kind of budget so we can customize plans that fit your needs and your budget. And you don't have to sign up for these plans every year. You get to keep them just the same if you want to. And if you retire or you leave for another job, you get to take these plans with you. You own those plans. We're going to use our accident plan as an example of how this cash that's paid to you can really help. So we have a fella, we'll call him Broken Bob. He broke his leg, and he has to take a ride in an ambulance. So he gets $250. He walks into the ER to be checked out. Turns out he needs an MRI, and they find out that he has a compound fracture, so he's going to need some surgery on that. So the payout for that condition is $2,000. The first night you have to stay in the hospital pays $1,500, and then $300 additional nights up to 365 days per injury. Then, because Bob was out of town when this happened, they give him $150 a night for his family to stay in a hotel so they can be near him when he needs them, plus an additional $20 a day for family support. And then they pay you for crutches, $120. If he needed a wheelchair or a knee scooter, it would pay $350. Then he gets paid for 6 follow-ups at the doctor and 10 physical therapies at $40 apiece. So in Bob's case, he was paid a total of $5,610. How much would that help you if somebody in your family had this happen to them? Short-term disability means you get a paycheck when you are unable to work. So this plan is so important because it covers injury and illness or maternity. So this plan would work excellent with the broken leg that Bob had because that plan paid for treatments and injury. This plan pays for the time off work. Our hospital plan is very relevant right now. It pays for hospital stays and intensive care. You can choose up to $2,000 first day in the hospital, and the average intensive care stay with COVID pays over $7,000. But it also pays for many outpatient situations like doctor visits, labs, x-rays, MRIs, CT scans, sleep studies, colonoscopies, and more. This plan pays for any medical reason. So if a person needed a surgery, wanted to have a baby, got hurt or sick and needed a hospital stay, this plan would help so much. The accident plan that we looked at previously is amazing for injuries large and small. It covers you 24 hours a day, and it pays for strains, sprains, stitches, broken teeth, plus the more serious things like we saw in the broken leg example. For instance, it pays $120 for the first visit to the doctor or chiropractor if you tweaked your neck or back on or off the job. The cancer plan helps me to sleep better at night. My plan pays me for each person in my family to have a yearly cancer screen. Children are covered under us for free to age 26. This plan has 2 full pages of benefits, like paying cash for treatments, surgeries, hospitalization, and so much more. You know, there are over 100 types of cancer now, and the doctors that specialize in these specific cancers are spread all over the country. So Aflac pays for a plane ticket, not just for the patient, but also for a companion, for unlimited trips for treatment, plus lodging. When I first started with Aflac almost 17 years ago, 1 in 3 people were getting cancer, according to the National Cancer Institute. Now it's 1 in 2. So for the price of a coffee drink per week, we can cover ourselves and our children. The last plan that I will highlight is the critical illness plan, which pays for other serious conditions like heart attacks and strokes, and extra for any condition that causes a stay in the ICU. For instance, a 2-week stay for COVID or any other condition pays nearly $15,000. This is an age-rated plan, which means you are locked in at your age rate and will never go up even as you get older. One last step. Fill out the survey provided to you to show you have been educated about your once-per-year benefit options and return to HR as soon as possible. Put a check mark next to any plans you would like more information on, and we can follow up with you. Enrollment is done right over the phone if you decide to have protection this year. Thank you, and I look forward to serving you. Have a wonderful day.